Guys, we have one day until the new promo comes out. The foot freeze versus whatever the promo is really going to be called. We already know what's going to be coming. So in today's video, we are going to talk about some last minute investments that we can make heading into this promo so you guys can make a ton of coins. And guys, really, there is just one big investment we're going to talk about in this video, and you can literally double your coins this promo easily. If you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure you guys drop a thumbs up like Oli here. And if you guys, of course, want more daily FIFA 22 market videos, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. So let's just get right into it here. Yesterday, we did get our first loading screen of the kind of promo, and it is the versus loading screen if it loads here, which it doesn't.
Nice.
And we basically get a fire versus ice card, I guess people are calling them. And essentially it's going to be like the SBCs we talked about in yesterday's video, where we're going to be getting two versions of an SBC like a player pick. So one will obviously be the fire and one will be the ice version. So we do know that Pulisic will be the first one on Friday. So we will get a fire Christian Pulisic here and then an ice Christian Pulisic with probably different skill moves or weak foot, different stats, positions, etc. And we also do have the leaked promo team, which we did talk about earlier this week. I'm not exactly too sure what it's going to be, whether it's going to be fire cards or ice cards, or we get two versions of the cards that are leaked into packs, or if it's just like a foot freeze normal kind of promo. We're going to kind of have to wait and see until we get some more information. Of course, this video is being recorded a little bit earlier, so it is very possible that information's out, and if so, it'll be posted in the comments below. But guys, we are getting an SBC promo, which means fodder. Yep, we're going to talk about fodder all day long, especially with the new team of the week that came out yesterday. We're going to take a deep dive into some of the fodder cards and which specific ones I think will make you a lot of coins. Now, investing in the right cards at this period could make you a ton of coins. Now, before we get into specifics, I want to just quickly show you guys the SBC requirements we've been getting lately for a lot of these players. So we looked at it yesterday too. These SBCs are all requiring inform players. As you can see here, all three of the team of the group stage card here needed inform requirements, 83 to 85. The last player we got, Galeno here, he was an 85 with an inform as well. Even just some of the SBCs and the player of the months and stuff like that. The players tend to be between 84 and 86, especially if they're very good. We saw with the Benzema, he was the same kind of requirements as well. He needed, certain requirements between 84 86. So guys, 84 to 86 is going to be really key in this aspect. So we'll start off with the team of the week fodder, just because that seems to be kind of the hot topic, of course, but the gold is just as good. Now we did get a brand new team of the week, and as of me recording this video, it did kind of just come out, but a lot of these cards you're going to see sink down very close to discard price. Now when these cards do hit their lows, which they probably will, I'm sure we'll see like Grifo, Savanier hit very low points. I like the look of picking up anybody between 84 and 86. I think all of them are going to get very low, especially Grifo, especially Savanier, I think is going to be a great pickup. And the reason why I say picking up between those 84 and 86 is, as you guys just saw, that's the fodder that moves the most, and it's the fodder that's going to be required the most. If we assume based off last year that we are going to get SBCs every day, which, it's very possible we won't, but if we do, you're going to see fodder needed just about every day, and that's going to push a lot of these cards up. Now, I believe a lot of people are going to start investing in these cards, which is why you want to do this kind of earlier on. Again, a lot of the team of the week cards are currently out of packs, so these guys have really no, like these guys aren't going to be affected by any of the pack supply we get on Friday or Saturday, or the lightning rounds that we got yesterday on a Wednesday. A Wednesday, man. What is wrong with EA? But yeah, guys, I really like the 85s and 86s. I think these are going to be the ones that move the most. I think like with a Pulisic, it's going to be like probably 87, 88 rated. Very pacey, very meta, with 5-star skills or 5-star weak foot, depending on who you choose. There's going to be 85 or 86 informs needed for those squads. So I definitely would look to kind of pick some of these cards up in your good leagues, good nations, good positions. Bastoni's one I really like. He's got great links. Even the other Bastoni as well, the 86, and I know he's kind of in packs because he did get the new team of the week card, but I just like the look of any of them. I think they're very good shouts. Bonucci as well. Gundogan is a good one. Try to pick guys that are going to be needed in those SBCs, cards that are going to stay in those SBCs, not ones that, if you take a right forward Mason Mount, I feel like not a lot of people are really going to be looking for that card on the market just because he's got such a strange position. Now let's talk about gold fodder, because of course Gold fodder is always the hot topic. Now, what we've been seeing a lot this last kind of year is a lot of people using the SBC solutions on FUT to kind of complete their SBCs. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to recommend 85s, 86s, and then any of the higher rated cards from that point on. I think those are the best ones as far as heading into player SBCs go. Of course, we could get some really good 83 rated content too, but just in the past, we've seen 83s haven't moved too much for any player SBCs. So for me, you know, it's kind of a questionable one, but if you guys want to pick them up 1K or under, I still think you'll make good coins this month on them. But I do think that these, you know, 84 to 87s are probably going to be the ones that move the most, or really just 84 and up are going to be the ones that move the most, just because they are going to be the ones that are required often. So guys, I really just like the defenders, and I'm just going to look straight up only at defenders here. Of course, some of the attackers will do fine, but defenders seem to be the ones that rise the most. Specifically those left backs and right backs and stuff like that. And first up on my list is Thiago Silva. He did a great fluctuation for Black Friday, going from 6K or 6.5 on Xbox up to 8K, which, you know, happened within a day. So I'd imagine to see the same thing, and the same can go with like Chiellini, Hummels, Laporte. I think these are all great ones as well. And even Robbo, Ruben Diaz, these cards are so low to be 87 rated. And even, you know, Sergio Ramos, I think is a great shout as well. Now, I do like investing in some of the higher rated fodder cards as well, because as I was saying, we're seeing a lot now where in SBC solutions, people are kind of throwing these solutions together where they put a really high rated card in with like 84s or 85s in the squad to complete, like, say, the 86 rated requirement. And this is a good way to go about it because it could turn out to be cheaper. So it's why I'm not opposed to maybe picking up like a Benzema, an Alisson, an Ederson, or Courtois, or even like a Joshua Kimmich or something like that, or even maybe like Lukaku, Haaland, or something like that, because these cards, they end up pumping up a good amount during these kind of SBCs. I do think that this will be the promo that maybe pushes fodder up to that next level. We haven't really seen it this year, where a lot of cards have really exploded in price, and I guess it's just due to the fact that, you know, there's just hasn't been the most insane content this year, and fodder started so low. But take a look at someone like Laporte from last year, and we looked at him multiple times this week as well. So I'm sorry if you're regular to the channel, you're looking at it again. But something that's just interesting to me is how much he exploded in December compared to the rest of the year. So really, Laporte had one kind of explosion beforehand last year, and that was just due to the fact he got a rule breaker card, he was out of packs or whatever. But you'll see during like Black Friday period, he didn't move up crazy amount. He moved up like 6K and then he kind of came back down. But it was the initial December pump where in FUT Freeze came out and icon content and all that, where he really exploded up from like 26K to 34K or whatever on Xbox. So I just think that a lot of this higher rated fodder is going to do very well over the period of time. Now let's talk about metas, of course. I don't know, I'm not touching meta cards. You're going to see a lot of hype on this promo, a lot of selling beforehand. I do think, you know, Friday night will be very good. Keep an eye out for Player of the Month of Vinicius Jr. Obviously, his 87 has been leaked to come out. He's won it. His stats are in. Of course, he could be out when you're watching this video, depending on when EA release it and when I release this video. Guys, for me, you're going to see a lot of panic on these Vinny cards when the SBC comes out because he's 87 rated. Once you guys see the initial panic kind of come in, go and pick this card up because I don't think many people are going to do the SBC, being that he's only 87. It's not a huge upgrade compared to the 86, and I think a lot of people will buy the 86s right back. However, if it was 88, which I guess it's not, I just don't see many people doing the SBC. Other than that, guys, don't touch metas. You'll see them kind of come down in the initial panic of the promo on Friday. Whatever we get whatever comes in packs, you'll see the same kind of thing. The cards will come down until about like 9 p.m. and then you'll see the reverse and into Friday, you know, late Friday night in the UK time. You'll see that those cards will end up rising up and doing very well, especially the ones that link good to the promo cards coming out, which has been leaked, or linking to the SBC cards, whatever it might be. It should be a fun promo. We don't have all the information. Of course, if something big comes out, we'll have another video coming out later today, if not early tomorrow morning. But if you guys missed any of my content from the last week, we go over icons, freeze, everything you need to know. They're all on the screen right now. Go check each of them out because they have really good information, very good investments from yesterday's video. Until tomorrow though, guys, I'll see you. Peace.